I now have yeah, pretty much everything done and ready for the boards of battens. And that's why my cabin looks like chrome. Chromoly is the new siding. Yeah. Alright, well, trying out a new microphone. Hope that filters out some of the wind, because it's been pretty windy lately. And I don't know, like, yeah, my phone microphone is pretty good, but it could do better when there's wind. So got little pickles, and you know what? I'm gonna plug the little thing. I'm gonna plug it in now, and now it's plugged in. Maybe you'll be able to see a difference in the quality of sound. I don't know. It's probably too little to notice, but yeah, we'll see. Licking. I was trying this other camera, flipping it around. But then there's no screen there and I can't see. And I think I need that visual feedback letting me know that, like, I feel like I'm talking to somebody. But I don't know. I still try to find my words. My eyes go everywhere, so who knows? So yeah. Actually, I'm still dirty, but I do have my my tan line feet in my flip flops. All right. Well, so we've got. I'm gonna flip the cam so you get the good one. Yeah, looks like a chrome block of ice. And this is the last little bit of the corner that I just finished as the last part of the whole, cabin walls, because that was the what, giving me option. Hang on a second. Okay, I think that's better. It wasn't letting me go widescreen, so I had to shut it off and turn it back on. Show it who's boss, that's just the way. Hey buddy, what's going on? Yeah. Alright, so now we're getting some wind, and we'll see if this is making any noise. So, because we have it plugged in, and here's hoping. I knocked a couple more branches off of that tree, so I hope, and more leaves have flourished, so maybe it was getting kind of choked up. I don't know. There's still a lot of junk on there, so I should knock more off of it. My chainsaw. The problem is getting up there. I can lift myself up in the bucket, but I'd have to climb up into the bucket once it's up there. So, yeah. I want to show you the foam. I did more foam. Oh, well, yeah. Let's continue with the aluminum foil, the bubble wrap. I stuck it too far down here. I tried to keep it, you know, equal and level with the bottom board. Look at that. Look at that number. Ooh. That's from the nail gun. That really hit something hard because that nail only went in maybe, you know, fractions of what it should. You know, it should have gone all the way. So, but it just curled right up, and I'm like, I don't know. I mean, it hit something. So, yeah. Oh, and I have it taped. You can see. So, yeah. So, Reflectix comes with. Oh, I don't know if I even showed the name of it. Covered in stuff. Here, this. Bonk. So it has this foil tape, which is basically metal. It's like your roll of aluminum foil, except for this stuff. Yeah, I don't know. It's a little tougher, and it's really sticky. So it's got like super adhesive on it, and then you just like seal up all the little creases and holes and everything of the same brand of the Reflectix bubble wrap stuff, and it's awesome, you know. Oh, and it's hard to tear. You can't really like destroy this stuff. You have to like use a knife and cut it, and or scissors or something. But yeah, if you try to hand, you know, it kind of it has a hard time tearing. Okay, here is exciting things. This is sprayed from the inside, and you can see that I've gotten most of it, all of the little stuff. There's a little tiny piece of shim that's stuck in here, and so I couldn't, you know, I have to spray it from this side if I really want to close that. So yeah, I was a little sad about that. But look, that's my second try. This is my first, and you know how that went. And I just haven't gone back to try to clean it up is all, because I'm gonna use my little wire wheel on my drill and just, you know, just scrape that shit off because it's unseemly. Yeah, so the rest of it, oops. The rest of it, you know, is pretty much like this, where I've got the the sheathing, and then the house wrap, you know, vapor barrier, and then I've got the Reflectix stuff, and then the I almost called them futons. The furrings. There we go. Yeah, so, oh, and you can see also up here, I'm gonna zoom in there a little bit. This stuff, I'm gonna start doing the window seals. Well, all the way around, bonk, 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 of each of the windows with that stuff. It's adhesive tape that's made specifically for flashing around windows and doors and stuff. And look at how great that is. Like it's like house is shrink wrapped. And yeah, it's not perfect. So, you know, don't complain. Um, it's my first time using this stuff. So every time I see stuff on you know, YouTube, people using it, you know, for you know, cabins and stuff, that like, yeah, sheds and other stuff, man, it's looks like it's works pretty good. So that's why I decided to go with it. I don't know that it's gonna be, you know, as insulating as I'm hoping, but it will, it'll do a little, you know. I could, I guess, double up or triple up. I had considered it, but yeah, I don't know if that's going to make a big difference. Like the R value, if you compare R values, which I don't, so, but I know that this stuff is it's pretty low on the totem pole. Oops, almost fell off the little hill here. Yeah, it's beautiful. It's glistening in the sunlight. Yeah, so I've oh, there we go. Yeah, I can see the, you know, reflecting stuff. Yeah, so we'll see. I just want it to be the radiant barrier and bounce, you know, a lot of that heat off, and the heat transfer is just fairly non-existent or negligible coming through that wall with the boards of battens, and then that air gap, and then the reflectix, and then the, you know, the other stuff. It's gonna, I think, gonna be working quite well. So what you doing? What you doing? You can see all my handiwork with the tractor. Pulling this stuff off. What? Yeah. Look how rotten that is. That just fell off. Like, pretty much is full of ants and stuff. Oh, look, there's a beer can. I wonder how long that's been there. Natural light. Do they make that still? I don't know. Oh, and yeah, look at that. It's like a hollow thing in there. Shoot, that makes me worry about that one. Of course, if it falls, it's gonna fall towards the river, the creek. But who knows? I mean, this is a pretty old tree, and it looks like this one was also, but that's been cut a long time ago. So you can see also, it crushed my box when it came down, and all this, my shoes I haven't used in months. It crushed all my stuff. It was sitting here, but that's okay. It's kind of junky, but yeah, my poor shoes. You know what? I'm just not even going to talk about it, because that's going to get me upset. Because the oil squirts on it when I drive my truck, my Ford truck, not my Chevy. Yeah, that's super reflecting. So we're, you know, the sun is over my shoulder, so going straight in, boom, and then come back, and that's where we're catching it. So you can see that it's reflecting quite well. I like that. I'm happy about that, and that's what I'm hoping for. Some of the comments when I was putting this stuff on, I was so hot. I tried to like comment about it while I was working, you know, briefly, because I was like, stuff is just cooking me alive. It's like, you know, those little I can describe those. They have like little shell of aluminum that kind of goes under the chin, and it reflects all the sun up, and it gives you like some kind of a tan something. I don't even know if they use them anymore, really, but they used to be a thing, and it would give you, yeah, it's for the tanning and all that. So Yeah, so let's get up here on the tractor. Oh, oh, oh. Ooh, boy. Yeah. Look at this. Yeah, getting a little wind, so hopefully this microphone is holding strong. Yeah, man, that looks crazy. It just looks cool. That's all, you know. It's gonna be covered up here in another day or two, and I won't have any of it showing anymore. Yeah, it depends on how quickly I can get the flashing tape around those windows. I was thinking I would just do one and see how it goes. see if I can do it without breaking stuff. So, Mr. Pickles. Yeah, so let's see what it looks like from down here. I know I should test this stuff out beforehand. Yeah, so it's not bad. I wonder if it's the camera though that kind of makes it look blown out or something, because it's like adjusting to the darkness of me and then the brightness of that. Let's try it. Oh, yeah. See, the camera on the back of the phone is, I think, a little bit better, and I wish I could, yeah, like shoot my my video on that side, but without looking, I can't see anything. So I just found it really frustrating, and I mean, maybe I could get used to it, or I'll have to just use a GoPro, because they have like the screen on both sides, and you can flip it around and whatever. I don't know. I need to do more research on it. So, but it might work better than my phone, because I do pretty much all of it with my phone. There's very little that I do with my little DJI Osmo. Is that what they call it? Action. But it's, yeah, basically the GoPro, and it does really well. Except, it doesn't have like 2 screens, or does it have 2 screens? I can't remember. No, now I have to check. And yeah, I like the bounce, the bounce light. Oh, it's gonna show the foam inside. Oh, bright. Oh, okay, there we go. That's not bad. You can see I kind of messed up on the corners. Getting it close and overlap properly and everything was just, yeah, it's kind of a, I wouldn't say nightmare, but it was it's pretty damn tough, because I'm trying to level it, and I'm trying to get it the right height, and I'm trying to nail gun it in, and yeah, and then I gotta cut it and make sure that I gotta climb up this. I'm not used to climbing up it in my flip-flops. I gotta get it close to the window frame, but not too close, because the windows fit in here, and then there's a flange, a fin that sticks out. It's like 1 3/4 inches or something like that, that you nail in, and then it holds the whole thing in, and then you got to flash again over top of it, and so I don't even know if I'm supposed to have this stuff here when I put that on, but I'm gonna try it anyway, because then this will go under it, and then I'll flash over top, and anyway, we'll see. Yeah, so I'll probably try one all the way through, see if it works, because I don't want to ruin all 7 of my windows and stuff. Yeah, see, this is the window flash. I think I showed it a bit ago, but it has like little instructions. Go, you got to start low and then go high, and then put the top one on. It's just thick tape. It's just thick, wide, sticky tape. Oh my gosh, how do I do this with one hand? I'm used to Yeah, it's not pretty. I'm sorry you have to see this. Look at the color though. Whoa, hello. If I would have known that, I would have started up here. Okay. Okay. So, yeah, I forgot what I was talking about. Yeah, because the color, gets it all. Anyway, okay, I'm gonna show the foam though, because that's what I wanted to show up here. So this is the inside. This is the inside where I sprayed it, and then it just sort of expands out. Disregard this hole right here is actually the end of this, and the hole just goes down to the next, the main area. So, but the part that needed the foaming this is the most egregious one. It was like, I don't know, in places it was like, I want to say a 1/4 inch, in some places a 1/2 inch. It was really bad. There was just a big gap. And so this was the first wall that I put up, this little segment right here, this section. And I had to cut it out and put it back in, and then cut it out again, and then adjust it and put it back in. It was a pain in the butt. So the other ones were just fine compared to that one. Anyway, so that was the one that really bothered me the most. So and then when I did that, and this was like my first can of spray stuff, and the second try of like trying to fill a gap, went a lot better. So then I came up here and I started filling all the little holes, as you can see. And I just squirted it in. Squirt it here, squirt it there, squirt it everywhere. Because I can go back in, I can go back in and break this stuff off, cut it with a knife or whatever. Yeah, but it's like, it's kind of fun, this stuff. So, but I've got it sealed up nice and tight. All those used to go outside, and now they don't. Yeah, even up in here. This was the fun, because I could stick the little thing in there and squirt it, and it just went all the way to the outside. It was, yeah, I loved it. It was just fun. Fun, gooey, foamy stuff. Yeah, you can see that's, yeah, so like when I was putting in the blocking, and I said, the paper, I let the paper come up here and then put this on top of it, sandwiched it in there, and then, yeah, and then this fills all the holes. Yeah, excellent, excellent. Looks like melty wax from a candle. Yeah, so it was kind of fun. I was starting to get used to it, starting to get the hang of the yeah, see, this is another one where I just stuck it right in that little notch and just went, and it filled up, and then it squirted out this side like a banana. It's awesome. Like a growing banana. Anyway, so I should probably hit those little things too, because all these little things, they matter. I did it over here. And other places, but all those little things, that's where ants come in, that's where, little bugs come in, and so I want to make sure that they're, whoa, there you go. That's a visual of how tough it is. It's waterproof, which I love, and it's also, yeah, I mean, it stops all the airflow and everything. So it insulates that way, and then also it's bugs can't eat it. They don't go through it. So yeah, which I'm also very happy about. Okay, so you can see where it ended, because I ran out. So whoa. Okay, so yeah, because I remember I was putting this one up in the video, and then I was like, and I pointed over here, because these go outside. They aren't part of the blocking. They're just, they're just a hole. So, but they're small, and I didn't want to like make a custom wood piece to stick in there. So I just went and blasted it with the foam. Not this one, but this one. So, but yeah, look at that. I was getting better and better at it. Yeah, very happy, very excited about the this side of the cabin, and it just suddenly got like quieter and I don't want to say warmer, but it kind of, yeah, it felt more tight, I guess, tight fit of the wall and everything, because there's you know, it's not perfect, this place. So yeah, so yeah, I was gonna show the outside of the all as well. So here, let's see if I can do this backwards. Yeah, so here you can see a little bit of it coming through, but not a lot, you know. Yeah, see, now it's up there and I can't see the screen. I can't see what it's looking at. Yeah, so that's dramatic lighting. Yeah, so that's just the one wall, and then I'll do all the other stuff because there's gaps everywhere. So I got like 6 more. Here, you can see that I'm walking across my my little bridge piece. All right. Yeah, evening sunshine. Hurty my eyes. Yeah. So I'm very happy about getting all this this stuff on. Look at that. It's like a silver sleeping bag for my cabin. Hopefully it works just the same. Yeah, so these walls were a little wonky because they, you know, because it has the ramp the along there. So I had to jog the intersection there and go a little closer. Yeah, this stuff here show gaps, you know. It's not the best. Yeah, shouldn't matter. The boards are 12 inches, so it'll go right across that gap. But there's, yeah, little things like this area here. Damn it. Surround. Okay. Yeah. See how it's, oh geez. No, I can't fit my camera in there. Yeah, I can barely nail from out because these that ramp, this diagonal here is, you can't fit tools in there like nailer or stapler or whatever, so you got to kind of do it from the sides and everything. So it's nice, it's so pleasant. Yeah, so what a mess. Just, look at this. What? I like the lighting, but I don't know. Anyway, okay. So I'm gonna try to. So this is what I'm gonna try to do. Yep, I know. Quality. If the video goes dark, you'll know what happened. Eek. Gadzooks. Okay. Yeah, now you can see a little bit more of the foam, a little bit farther out now. Not a lot. And I was careful not to be like all sloppy with it, you know, and you know, even though it looks sloppy, it actually was quite mild, quite tame. Yeah. I see somebody's looking at me. Pickles! Pickles! He's already eaten dinner. I haven't eaten dinner because my soup is cooling right now. It's probably cold already. But, yeah. Whoa. There he goes. So, there you go. That's the... So that's that's the situation. And I've got all this scraps. Oh, and up here too. They're small. It's not like I can really use them for. Can't really use them for anything. I mean, I don't know if I. I'll try. Otherwise, I would have thrown them away. But and it's plastic, so I can't really burn it. Can't really, I could melt it, I guess. So I'm gonna. He's just hanging out with me. I'm gonna. Oh, let me try this. Maybe that's better. Are we on widescreen? Widescreen. Okay, I'm gonna try to do that. And ooh, why not turn around? All right. Well, the microphone's facing the other way, so I guess maybe my voice is gonna be subdued. But I'll take my chances. I'll see how this this camera looks, if it looks very much different. When I was testing it, I didn't like it. It was, yeah. Well, because at least now though I can look right at the camera. The other time it's just like a little hole, a little pinhole in the, yeah. So it's harder for me to focus on it. So I'm always talking to the side and not, Anyway, so in that case, yeah, I'll just, maybe I'll like put little stickers on the back of my phone, like over the, because it's got like the 3 different cameras and little, meter and everything. It looks kind of like a face, and so maybe I'll put like little eyebrows and, draw nose or something, and then, yeah, and then I'll just talk to that, that'll be my audience, and then I'll be right, looking right in the eyes, and anyway, there you have it. It's good. The sun is about to go over the mountain, just on the edge of that, and then it just cools off a lot more. But the wind is, I mean, it blows, but it's really actually pretty nice. So, yeah, it's the last couple of days though. Ooh, it was like it gets down. I'm with wind chill. It had to be pretty bad, but it wasn't freezing. So it was like, I think it got down to 40 something, 48, 42, I don't know. But it, yeah, that's what was projected. But that was for the nearest town. It wasn't for here, and this is up in the mountains, and it's higher altitude too than the town. So we're a mile up. So it's colder. Anyway, yeah, the hang on, it just feels good. Yeah, it got really cold. The nights were cold. The days were cold. The wind was blowing like crazy, and yeah, I tried to do some work. It was like, it was hectic. And I was like, is this what the winter's gonna be like? No, it's not. It's nothing like Chicago or New York or something. I mean, because that really gets like, 20, 30 below easily. But here, it's not that. It's not the same. But you get used to the 70-degree weather, and then it turns to 40, and it's like hell froze over. So I had to dig out my other stuff, my hoodie and my long pants and my little Christmas ho 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 socks to sleep with, and my they're just so cute. But yeah, so and I even found Pickle's coat too. So I'm gonna just show you this little guy here. How cute is that? Yeah. rascal. For all I know, you can't hear any of the things I'm saying because the microphone is facing that way. So, all right, I'll flip it back. Now I'm self-conscious that I'm talking to nothing, and my mouth is just moving, and there's no sound. So now I can, yeah, I can see the mouth and the microphone, and I think it would be kind of nice if it had like a little graph that it would show that it's a waveform, showing that it is recording sound. Because this microphone, I would play it back and I'm like, why isn't it, because I was like testing just like minutes ago, and I was testing it, and I was like, hey, why can't I hear anything? There was no sound at all. I could see my mouth moving and there was no sound, and I tried all the different settings. I had to unplug it from my phone, and then the sound played. Why? I don't know. Maybe because it thinks that there's headphones, that I've got headphones plugged in, which I kind of have something like that, because the microphone has a jack plug for the headphones thing, or the microphone hole or whatever, but no phones have that anymore. Like, they're just getting rid of it, so it's got to be all Bluetooth. So yeah, so I have a little converter that plugs in, and it converts the microphone jack into the plug, and then the plug turns into the USB-C, and then the USB-C goes into the base of my phone. So it's, I don't know, it's too much crazy for me. I don't really, yeah, whatever, as long as it works. So it's about to go down. Yeah, so there it is. I'm going up on 34 minutes. That means I wonder if the timing of my voice and the motion of my lips is lagged now, because I let it go too long. Oh, too long. All right. I think we'll just leave it there. I need to go eat some soup and enjoy this sunset.